As a kid, I've always wanted to go to the most expensive hotel possible, but I really never understood the concept of money at that time. Well, now that I'm older, I'm going to take this chance to go to one of the most expensive hotels I've ever been to and see if they actually matter. By the way, we're also going to be staying in a cheaper hotel to see if luxury actually matters, or should you like save a couple $100 and stay in a Hilton. Now, we're not just staying in the hotel room. There's a few things we got to do around the hotel before tomorrow morning. We made it to the first hotel location, which is the Fancy Hotel. On Google Maps, it's labeled as a 5-star hotel. So let's see if this hotel really lives up to those 5 stars. Look at those golden doors she's about to walk into to see if we can even get checked in. So apparently this hotel has multiple buildings and the parking lot is across from the main part of the hotel. So we had to walk through the ballroom just to get to the main part of the hotel. We made it to our floor and we're trying to look for our room. I'm pretty sure these signs are wrong because it completely took us in the wrong direction. Oh yeah. So guys, you got your typical king-size bed, little chair. Oh, this is not like what we've seen online. So maybe it's not entirely fancy, but still very nice. Just like a little makeup mirror. All right, guys, so we're about to go to the first floor to go check out the gym. I really hope it's a nice gym. We're gonna check it out. Then we got a lot of other things to check out today before tomorrow. So it's an infinity, bro. Look at that. Whoa. As I was looking for the gym, I ended up in the ballroom and I was completely lost. I have no idea where I'm going, to be honest. This place is literally amazing. They have a ballroom. In the building I'm in now, it's like a different part of the hotel. Like it's a different building. I have no idea where I'm at, to be honest. I ended up asking someone for help and it turns out that the gym has its own floor. Okay, so now we just gotta find a fitness center. So this is it. This isn't the basement, it's like some ground floor. That's interesting, but look at this, guys. We can watch Hunter Prince on YouTube, on the TV. Like guys, this is the biggest gym I've seen at a hotel. I've never been to a hotel with a gym this big. Like, I decided to try out their treadmill, but there was something sketchy about this treadmill. To run a marathon. Ooh. Ugh. Why did it sound like that? This thing's gonna kill me. But where are we eating, Haley?
We're going to Black Agave.
Black Agave. I don't know what it is, but it looks good. It looks a little pricey, but you know, it's in the area, so that's part of the entertainment we're doing.
We're living in luxury.
Yeah, living in luxury for real. We eventually made it to the restaurant, which is literally down the road from the hotel. So this area seems like just a miniature boardwalk with a nice pond behind it. But so far, these seem to just to be overpriced restaurants. Yeah, like literally there's our hotel right over there. Like we could almost like walk here. We found it. Yeah, here we are. This is a nice little area, guys. So this place was completely empty, but that's mainly because we came at a weird time. But we kind of enjoyed the peace and quiet. All right, guys. So we just finished eating. It was pretty good. It's pretty decent. It's really expensive. Like honestly, like that's not something I would do all the time. Like it was like what, $60?
Yeah.
It was $50 total, but I left a $10 tip because he was like standing over me. But the tacos were good. They're like street tacos. And then we got margaritas that were like...
But it was happy hour. They were $5.
Yeah, the margaritas are $5. But yeah, the margaritas, they were a little too strong. Like we might have to sit out for a little bit because...
We just had one margarita.
We had just one. And like, I can handle more than one drink, but my gosh, those margaritas. But anyways, guys, like, this is definitely a luxury hotel. I mean, not a luxury hotel. This is a luxury restaurant because like, it's really expensive for no reason. I think what luxury is, it's just too expensive for no reason.
Like I got a quesadilla and he got tacos.
Yeah.
And it was $50.
Yeah, like that was just crazy. But like, it was definitely overpriced for no reason. Like, I mean, the place was nice and stuff, but like, come on, guys. Like, I can get this maybe better quality food somewhere else for like $10. Okay, guys, so we're back from the restaurant. We're about to go down to the pool. So I didn't consider any of the time we have. So we also want to go see a movie. We're gonna go see Sinners again. We're hoping to see it in 70mm, but we can't. We're gonna see it in standard version. But that's at 6 o'clock. It's currently almost 5 and everything closes at 10. And I don't think we're gonna make it back from the movies in time. We might have like an hour or a few minutes. So like, I gotta rush all this. Like, we're gonna go down to the pool, experience the pool, see how it is. But then we also still got to do room service. So now we also got to come back up here and we're going to try to get something small for the room service just to see how it is, how quick it is too. Because you know, most of the things we got to do, we have to do it before 10 p.m. because everything closes at 10 p.m. So wish us luck. All right, guys, I'm about to test the pool, how cold it is. Oh, it's not that cold. Ooh, actually, it's really cold. All right, guys, so we're at the pool again. Really nice. It's your typical pool. There's no hot tub. I wish there was a hot tub, honestly, but anything at a luxury hotel would be a little bit better. That's nice scenery, so. We're really just enjoying ourselves, enjoying our time off from work and our hometown. So it's really enjoyable to be able to chill in the pool for a little bit. Yeah, this pool's so refreshing, but we had a long day, so this is actually kind of worth it. But on to the next. Try that room service. All right, guys, so we're back at the hotel room. We are going to order the room service. So you don't do it on the phone anymore. You got to do it on this little QR code thing here. So I got it on my girlfriend's phone. So, all right, guys, so we're going to get the cheesecake berries. You know, it's $9. Some of the other stuff is like kind of expensive. Some of the desserts like $14. All right, guys, so it looks like it's not working for some reason. Like it's not saying like we're here, but we are. Yes, we're trying to order room service, and it's not allowing us to online. But she said it's gonna be like 2 or 3 minutes. So we finally got it. First off, the original order was wrong, like I mentioned. Like they don't have that menu anymore. Finally, 10-15 minutes later, we got this. So after like almost like an hour.
It's been a while.
It's been like an hour. This really looks nothing special, so for it to be $13 is pretty crazy.
It feels more like peach oatmeal. My grandma makes better peach cobbler than this. Shout out, Grandma.
It's $13. Took them almost an hour. All right, guys, so we are back in the hotel from watching the movies. We went to go see Sinners for the second time. You know, it was a good movie, but anyways, guys, we're back in the hotel. It's like almost 10 o'clock, so we got some sleeping to do because we got a big day tomorrow. Like, it's just starting. So, guys, so far, this is a 5-star hotel, by the way, and so far it's been feeling typical. I think, to be honest, staying at a Hilton has been a better experience for me. But so far, my opinion on living in luxury, I almost don't see the point. Like, this is like a so-called fancy hotel. You know, it has all the amenities and stuff. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. So I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. So we're down on the first floor. We're about to go get some breakfast. See if their food is good because it costs money. But we got a free voucher. But I'm hoping we get two free breakfasts because we only got like 1 voucher. But we'll find out. So we made it to the area where you get your breakfast, and they actually sit you down at your own table. And then you have to get back up to go get the buffet yourself. And this breakfast is actually really expensive. All right, guys, so we're back from breakfast. So a lot to say. One, $54. Okay, it's free, by the way. Like, we got it for free, like, grateful. But to eat breakfast there for 2 people is $54.
And it wasn't even good.
It was not that good. Honestly, the bacon omelet was the best thing on that plate. She said she liked the yogurt.
If you go to a Best Western or like a Holiday Inn or something, you're gonna find the exact same breakfast in a less fancy room.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Now we're at the next hotel location, which is the cheapest hotel, which has 3 stars on Google Maps. Will these 3 stars defeat the 5 stars we just experienced? There's only one way to find out. All right, so here's our room.
Welcome to my Dallas apartment.
Oh yeah, great. All right. So over here we got the sink outside of the bathroom. Oh, look at this. So the fancy hotel didn't have this, but the cheaper one does. Where's the light at? All right, guys. So we got
I don't like the yellow light.
we got the clear shower. You know, the fancy hotel didn't have that, but whatever. Then you got your toilet.
You even folded the toilet paper for us.
Oh, look at that. All right, so this is the best area, guys. Just wait until you see this. So you got the TV here, perfectly facing the bed. Wow. Then you have this nice couch I'll probably sleep on. Guys, the fancy hotel did not have this, but we have a balcony.
Are we sure this isn't a fancy hotel?
And we got the balcony. So nice. All right, guys, so this place is pretty nice. I mean, like what you get for a cheaper hotel, it's definitely smaller. But like one thing that the expensive hotel didn't have was a balcony. The balcony is a little small, but that's all right. But we got 2 beds. This can turn out to a bed. Got that bed there, and it's pretty nice. But now, you know, we gotta try out the pool, and it's gonna be hard to do breakfast because their breakfast costs money here too. What happened to all the free breakfast, guys? So that's already a downside for this cheap hotel. It's probably cheap so they can do all these other charges. But even though this pool area is smaller than the fancy hotel's pool area, I think I like this one a whole lot better. Yeah, so no hot tub apparently, but this pool seems nice. I think we share it. I'm not too sure. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. I want to do this more, but it gets expensive. So
even though this hotel was a whole lot cheaper, I was really enjoying myself. It makes me appreciate life and experiences a whole lot more. So at this point, I really don't think money matters.
okay, guys, so now we're about to go check out the gym and see how the gym is here. You know, I highly doubt it's gonna be better than the gym at the fancy hotel because that one was huge. But this gym looks like it's in the pool house. So automatically, this gym is just way worse. Like, look how tiny it is. They have better treadmills, but like there's some dumbbells. I wonder if the treadmills will kill me this time. I swear, bro. We're doing the runner, the run thing. Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm running backwards. I can't run backwards. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But we can mark that gym off the table because, I mean, there's not much to look at, you know. All right, guys, we just got back to the hotel from the concert, so we're getting kind of hungry. So like, honestly, we're at a cheap hotel. There's only one traditional thing we need to do. Pizza.
This is my type of luxury. Relaxing in the hotel with your family and friends, eating a simple pizza. I don't need a $20 taco in a fancy restaurant or an overpriced breakfast. All I need is a $7 pizza and spending time with family and friends. That's where true happiness is. Okay, now it's time for us to go get the breakfast at the cheaper hotel. Now, so far, this is not looking good. Apparently, they only have one thing you can possibly get, which is just a breakfast sandwich.
All right, guys, so this is literally all you get. You get whatever juice, coffee you want, and then you get a sandwich that I didn't even look at. You don't get anything else, I guess. So, does it taste seasoned at all? This is not something I would get for breakfast, but I just don't understand what happened to all the typical breakfasts, like the free hotel breakfast you would get. Like, I went to Hilton, Holiday Inn, La Quinta, like all places with free breakfast. This place was technically free breakfast. They didn't tell us at check-in that we got a free breakfast card. It does cost money, but I got a free breakfast card where I can only get one drink and one food. So far I was enjoying the cheaper hotel, but the fancy hotel had an expensive breakfast, but it was still an actual breakfast. Well, that concludes our stay at the cheapest hotel and the fanciest hotel. We got a lot to go back to, so we're gonna head back home. We got like a 3-hour drive, so I'll see y'all in the next one.
Staying at both of these hotels for the past couple of days helped me learn a lot, especially the answer to the question we had since the beginning of this video. Does money really matter? Well, no. What really matters, what truly matters, is the experiences you have with your family and friends. And what I enjoyed through the most of this trip was that I was able to have these experiences with my girlfriend. We were able to go to concerts, go to restaurants we never tried before, and we were able to truly enjoy it and have a great time. So if there's anything you can get from this video, is to appreciate what you have, appreciate the times you have with your family and friends, and just appreciate it while you can. Because you never know when you're gonna lose it. And never turn down Pizza Hut.